So we'll go through all of this one by one. So first, string functions, because string functions are mostly useful. First thing is compress white space. So if you want to learn anything, right, what you do is string functions, then go to compress white space. First read what it is saying, converts any sequence of white space to a single space. Then check how many inputs, how many outputs are there. One input, one output. Okay. So the meaning here is converts a sequential of white space to a single space. So go here. The expectation is a, okay. If I test it, then the spaces before and after are removed. That is the objective. Okay. And the second one, go
Yeah,
through, right.
Sunil, one question I have, like, just wanted to check, like, can you please give us the details? So this question may be asked in interview or like
Which
regarding
details?
these things.
Which details?
I mean, the questions regarding the cleans function. This question may be considered in an interview, or
Yeah, in
interviewer
question.
can
Yeah,
ask
I
these
will ask
questions.
you.
So
Yeah,
this will be helpful for us to more concentrate, right?
right. On cleanse
Yeah,
functions, normally there
yeah.
won't be much interview questions. Okay, on cleanse functions area, on cleanse list, in the cleanse function, on the cleanse list only you will see some questions. But apart from in the
Okay,
cleanse functions, no one will normally ask you on cleanse functions. They'll ask you what
okay,
kind
okay,
of cleansing you have done. That's what they'll ask you, what kind of cleansing you have done. So if they are asking what kind of cleansing you have done, then you can simply go through this and explain this mapping sheet. We'll be going through this mapping sheet anyway. So once I complete this mapping sheet, then you'll
okay,
understand this completely. So they'll ask you what kind of
okay,
cleansing you have done. You can say that this is the cleansing we have done for name, this is the
okay,
cleansing for
okay,
postcode, this is the cleansing for address, and for initials, this phone number, email ID, this is the type of cleansing I have done. So you can give an exact description of technical description of what you have done.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
So mostly from
thank you.
this document the questions will be regarding
Okay,
cleanse functions. And concatenation, these are all very simple. You go here, concatenates, you can understand what is the meaning. First string, second string, it will basically concatenate. So if I just go here, then give Sunil space, then Mohanty, right? And test it. Output is Sunil Mohanty. It's very simple. Default value means, see, since I already know this, so I'm directly going and testing. What you do is, again, after the class is done, you go to each and every function and you test it. You go here, read this description, go here, test it. Okay. So I'll directly test it, because I'll directly test and explain you the feature, because there's no point in going through this and doing it. So string, let's say Sunil, and test it. Output is Sunil, right? And let's say this is unknown. Again test it. Output is still Sunil. So this is not being considered. This will only be considered if this is null. So remove this. This is null. Output will be unknown. That's what. Very simple. Coming to format. Format is, let's say, 89777 to 9981. This is my number, let's say. Then I want to convert it to this format, right? Test it. Right. So you can see that I'm converting this to a specific format. So this can be used in this way. Okay. And L pad, left pad means padding on the left hand side. And you can see the string to convert, the minimum length of the string, character to use for padding. Okay. So if I go here, string is Sunil, length is 10, let's say, and character is asterisk. Test it. You will see 5 characters in the left hand side. Let's say if I make this as 15, what will happen? You will see 10 star. Okay, 10 star. This is L padding, padding on the left hand side, and this is R padding, padding on the right hand side. Both are similar. Lowercase, uppercase, I don't need to explain. I think lowercase is Sunil, output will be lowercase. Okay, uppercase is just uppercase. And then pad adds a space at the beginning and at the end of the string. So you can test it. Regular expression will cover, okay, but not now. After some time we'll cover. Rpad, split and reverse, these are all very simple functions. So Sunil Mohanty, let's say, test it. You see that it is splitting and reversing it. So Mohanty Sunil. If you give any space like comma, it won't detect. Okay, so there you give the comma here also. So now it can detect. Output tag also, if you want to change it, you see the separate.